Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. As the French, in our continuing war with the Japanese Navy over the control of the Pacific. Doesn't look like we captured any of their fleets this time. And while we are losing transports, we could accept a white peace at this point and still have one. Wow, Italy wants to be real friendly. Alright, Japan replaces their Admiralty. We get 11-inch Mark IVs. A couple of their heavy cruisers going through mines somewhere. No loss of transports this time. Mexico wants a few light cruisers. Lebanon. It's a bit far. Like all of our fleets are in the Pacific. We have the new fleet being built. They're going to need a couple months. Yeah, we're not going to be there by that time. Oh yeah, the one to Madagascar never fully materialized. Well, we have the fleet headed that way. We'll see if they can get to Lebanon in time. It says 5 months, that's good enough. That fleet will need probably a couple months, honestly. Battleship and a light cruiser. Looks like the heavy cruisers are available though. That's right, this fleet is relieving this fleet. Alright, we've covered our bases. No new invasions. We're doing enough. However, we do have the new battlecruiser hull. Actually, did we already use that? I think we did. Long weekend has me all befuddled. No, we did not. Is it really Battlecruiser 3? Doesn't seem right. That's not nearly fast enough. Alright, what is Thetis built off of then? That looks like the same design. Nope, this is a different battlecruiser hull. You know, the designer used to have more performance than this. I'm not exactly sure what in the programming is causing the slowdown. Is it the sheer quantity of hulls and trying to load all of them and then filter out only the ones you need? Because it seems abnormally slow. And they've done a lot of good work to optimize a lot of the other portions of the game recently. When really I'd like to see new work done on the designer. I did say I was interested in making a new battlecruiser last time though. So let's see what we can do. We're going to do our usual skinny short ship. I think I'm actually going to go minimalist on the superstructure. Damage control is what makes me reconsider that, but that's not a huge difference between all those. We're gonna go quads. Full quads this time. No reason not to. Looks like we can only fit one tunnel, so it might as well be the oversized one. Clips into the superstructure. Give it oil, geared turbines 2, good maneuverability, balanced rudder, hydraulic steering. We're going to use fancy armor. No anti-torpedo, although I may change that. We'll see how she fares. We want turtleback armor, despite the ship flaws. Okay. 4-inch casemates, interesting. Alright, standard ratio. What's capped ballistic look like? That's actually quite a lot. Light shells, increased amount, tube powder, TNT 3. Gives us a final. Yeah, that is a lot. Quads that fire every minute. We're going to go ahead and go electrical turrets, semi-auto reload. It's going to bring us up to 50 seconds. Our fire chance is very high, actually. I'm going to have to rethink this. Why is that so high? Oh, flash fire chance. Never mind. It's 0.4. And it goes up to 0.5. Okay, we're going to use coincidence rangefinders. We're going to want good torpedo spotting. Radio direction finding. Secondary guns, these 4-inch are actually really nice. So if I can fit some, I would. That'll block the main turrets. Do we go for a one-trick pony? And if we do that, do we delete the X turret? Save some weight. Throw a 4-inch turret on the back here. Slide the mast and engine back. Which allows us to slide the main turrets back. Do a tall barbette. Oh, well, that is very big. Who knows, we're going to be able to fit one behind the main turret. Turrets aren't going to have great sweeps. There's not enough room on the sides to really fit what I'm looking for. So we're going to have to count on these casemates to take care of anything that comes up there. 4-inch defends the rear. That's going to be light on secondary armament. Go light on the deck armor. Maximum side armor for everything. This is actually working out very well. Shorten up the 11-inch. We're up to 2 rounds per minute in quads. So this is now the snub nose battlecruiser. 30 rounds a minute. Oh my gosh. That is great. 20 rounds per minute. More sedate, but it's almost a full caliber or larger. So you can see if we can do that with all of them. And you start to see what I'm getting after. We might beef up the 11s. So we're looking at 750 HE damage. Vice almost 600. I think we're going for rapid fire here though. Things I'm considering are an anti-torpedo belt, because this is meant to run in close. More speed, which is going to need better boilers. Wow, this thing gets very fast. However, we're getting up to ridiculous speeds, and I like to keep the engine efficiency somewhat decent. Drop it down to 36. Go for a more balanced approach. Down to induced. Yeah, I think induced is the sweet spot we're looking for. Turbo electrics are heavier, so we're not going to use those. Although I wouldn't mind the maneuverability. That would make more sense with these. But it also comes with a lot of flaws. I think that's good. We can even fit a few torpedo launchers on. And that doesn't seem to even affect the sweep of the turrets. Does it on this side? Sure, it'll affect this one. Yeah. And that's the turret that's going to be least able to engage. So it really goes in between there and there. Yeah, it doesn't affect it at all. We've supersized everything else. Standard load, which will be one spare torpedo. If we use max size torpedoes, it's a little harder to fit and might actually affect the sweep of the A turret. Nope. So we have an ABX setup, 21-inch torpedoes, fast propulsion, one reload. We can throw on a little bit more armor in the back. Which allows us to protect the Citadel a little bit better. And that'll protect our steering gear a little bit better. drop it to anti-torp 3. Possibly eke out a little bit more speed. 2 more knots. I'll be a little bit shy there though. 37 then. Top it off with a little bit more superstructure armor to make it harder to damage the funnel. And then we have a very lopsided sprinting battlecruiser. What's her range? Fairly good, actually. That's just 2%. Yeah, I'm not going to go for the turbo electrics at all. But we're really not that far. Yeah, it's far enough. I really want the maneuverability. Actually, with the range being better. That's sacrificing the range slightly. I don't want it too short-ranged. Back down to 2 inches superstructure. I don't want to sacrifice the anti-torp again. We need some. Although that will contribute to maneuverability, and is not that much less. About 10% each, 20% with the first. 38 knots on turbo electrics now. And significant superstructure protection. Shave off a little bit from the aft deck. She's actually a pretty stable platform. She's got full efficiency, so she's good at accelerating and decelerating. She's got excellent close-in armor, but the horizontal armor is not so good. Which is the intention. She's supposed to run up and get within range quickly. But her own guns penetrate her own armor quite effectively out. Actually, 11, 22, 26-ish. So 10 kilometers. It's not... Actually, the turbo electrics make her really expensive. Not as expensive as you might think. And the maintenance is the same regardless. She just costs a lot to build with the turbo electrics. So we'll keep the turbo electrics for the maneuverability. All right. I think that is an interesting design. It was an idea I had in the last episode, and I wanted to see it to fruition, see what happened. So with that, and the construction of our new destroyers, we're making 12 of these. Let's go ahead, and that's in Barcelona. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and make, let's see, 12. Actually, yeah, that's fine. We'd have 3 destroyers per battlecruiser and make 4 of these new battlecruisers. The destroyers will be on their own for a while, since these battlecruisers will take forever, and likely won't see any of this war. I suppose our subs are angering the Austrians. So we will return those to Tunis. Did I forget about these battleships? The Veritas? When did they get here? Oh well. And what do we have here? We have 2 battleships. Savoy and Suffren. We get Toulon. Nothing there. I do not recall. These are just republics? Did I build them in pairs rather than a quad altogether? Self-contained fleet though, and that's convenient because it'll make it to Lebanon a lot faster. Oh, we did build those on a quad in La Rochelle. I don't see any others hiding. Yeah, that whole support fleet's ready to go. There we go. I think we're good to ring in 1926. Natural oil found in central Russia. Center party wins, no changes there. Boiler efficiency upgrade, nice. Electric torpedo propulsion. Northeast Asia and Sea of Japan, quite a few for both of those. Scotland signs with Japan. Korea wants a few heavy cruisers. And Madagascar triggers again. This time for real. Oh man, we don't have much. Oh yeah, the timer works differently. Never mind. Actually, that's enough tonnage. We don't even need to worry about it. Send the Veritas down to Madagascar then. And we'll snag our invasion fleet that was headed for Lebanon. Send it to Madagascar to support the Veritas, in case they need more. Actually, with that tonnage, they shouldn't need more. Yeah, the Verites are plenty. Which is good. That means we can retask these to head to mainland Japan. I'm going to place them in the Tsushima Strait near Sasebo. Sink 3 transports with the submarines. Naval invasion, good. Excellent. So we have a light cruiser and 2 light cruisers. So how about we do this? We'll split them up. This one's heading back to free up this fleet. We want that to continue. This fleet is guarding. I'm starting to lose track. There are so many fleets. They are still fueling, which is not surprising. These ones are chasing. We have a single battleship or a single light cruiser. We'll go after the battleship. And the light cruiser. They are low on fuel. It is fine. Politics, finances. Did I sign this fleet? Yeah, they're all Barcelona. Good. So much stuff to track now. Yeah, we're going to end up at war with Austria here shortly. Longer small gun barrels, Sea of Japan, Philippine Sea. United States trying to be friendly. Because we're seeing that with Austria. I'll check the politics real quick. Yeah, we're close. So, move submarines. Need to separate these out. Three coastal subs. Three coastal subs. And we'll try deploying the mine layers as well to mine the strait. These ones will stay in Tunis to establish a minefield there. Okay, so our submarine attack on the Sea of Japan nets us 1 transport. We have Tarwa. Lebanon is 92%. Send in one of our defensive fleets to see if we can improve that. All right, let's give chase. Alright, we have relieved this fleet. We now send our fancy Normandies to go try to snag some other targets. And our heavy cruisers as well. Finances are good. Continuing on. Three more points for Austria. South Pacific, Sea of Japan, East Asia. Failed to get Western Gilbert. How? Right there. With 250,000 tons. Was it the interference of the other fleet? It's alright, we'll try again. Alright, let's keep hunting cruisers with our cruisers. Have the main fleet try to grab some stuff. Have any wayward patrols that we have lost out here? Don't think so. Got another transport with the subs. This battlecruiser will keep chasing this group. They assemble? Yeah, I'm not seeing them scattered anywhere else. Let's pull this one into Manila. Get them refueled. We do have this group though. Sure, we can try to snag them. Madagascar looking good. Lebanon looking good. But with that, I am fresh out of time at the moment. Got those new destroyers, and the battleships are done in another 3 months. That'll give us a fleet to use against Austria. So that's exciting. But I appreciate you staying till the end. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.